Imagine this. You suddenly get an email. It says a big company is ready to pay you 4 times your current salary. No big interview, no long process. Just a few minutes, and you've got the job. Sounds like a dream, right? But what if that dream turns out to be a dangerous scam? Today, I'm going to tell you a story that completely changed one man's life. This is Adrian's story. Adrian was 30 years old. He worked at a small digital marketing company. His job was stable. The salary was okay. The office vibe was good too. But he had one problem. He wasn't happy. He felt like he was moving too slowly in life. Every time he opened social media, he saw his friends' successes. Someone buying a new car. Someone getting promoted at a big company. And every time, Adrian thought, maybe I'm falling behind. Slowly, his desire to succeed quickly grew. He started checking job sites every night, sent applications to new companies. But for months, no replies came. Then one day, everything changed. One Monday morning, Adrian reached the office. He opened his laptop and checked his email. There was a new message. Subject, exclusive career opportunity. Curious, he opened it. The email was from a company called Future Vision Networks. They said they had seen Adrian's profile, were very impressed with his experience, and wanted to interview him for the position of senior marketing director. But the most shocking part was the salary. It was 4 times what he was currently earning. Adrian's eyes went wide. He felt like his luck was about to change. He replied immediately, and within an hour, he got a response. The sender was Mr. Harrison, the head of HR. They scheduled an interview for the next day. The next day, Adrian went to an old office building downtown. The building seemed a bit odd. There weren't many people inside. But Adrian was so excited he didn't pay much attention. On the 5th floor, there was a small office. The door opened, and a man smiled, welcoming him. "You must be Adrian?" "Yes." "I'm Harrison, come in." The office was tiny, just a table and 2 chairs. The interview started. But it was strange. The interview was very short, some basic questions, a little chat, and after just 15 minutes, Harrison smiled and said, "Adrian, we think you're perfect for this role." Adrian was stunned. They said they wanted to hire him right away. They even asked him to sign the contract on the spot. Adrian felt a bit weird, but the thought of a big salary and a high position took over his mind. Within minutes, he signed the contract. That evening, Adrian told his friend Lucas everything. But Lucas wasn't happy. He asked seriously, "Did you properly research this company?" Adrian said, "No, but everything seems fine." Lucas said, "Sometimes if something looks too good to be true, it probably isn't." But Adrian didn't want to hear it. He thought his friend was just being suspicious. 2 weeks later, Adrian quit his old job. His manager, Mr. Collins, asked, "Are you sure about this decision?" Adrian confidently said, "Yes." And he left the office. He felt like his new life was about to start. But the real shock was yet to come. 2 days before his new job was to begin, Adrian got an email from Mr. Harrison. It said the company needed to buy some special software and equipment for Adrian. The cost was $2,500, and Adrian had to pay it up front. The company promised to reimburse him with his first paycheck. Adrian immediately got suspicious. He replied, "Can't the company pay for this itself?" Within minutes, he got a reply. "It's company policy. If you can't pay, we'll have to give the opportunity to someone else." Now Adrian panicked. He had already quit his job. That night he called Lucas. Lucas immediately said, "This is clearly a scam. Don't send any money." The next morning, Adrian went back to the office building where the interview was held. But when he got there, the door was locked. He asked an employee nearby. The employee said, "That office has been empty for months. Sometimes people rent it for a few hours." Adrian's heart sank. He realized he'd been scammed. He had quit his stable job and got nothing in return. The coming weeks were the hardest days of Adrian's life. His savings started to run out. Finding a new job wasn't easy. He lived in stress and worry, but his friends didn't leave him. They encouraged him. Slowly, he began to pull himself together. Now, many years later, Adrian looks back at that incident as a huge lesson. He learned 3 important things. First, if an opportunity sounds too good to be true, don't jump at it right away. Second, always thoroughly research any company. Third, no real company asks you to pay money before giving you a job. And the biggest thing, there's no shortcut to success. True success comes with time, hard work, and patience. If you liked this story and learned something from it, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring and true stories like this. Because every story teaches us something new.